Welcome back. We are about to make something that's perfect for spring, something that's perfect for every season. Is Chef Case DeGario, and he's here to help us with some jelly. Is that what we're putting together?
Redbud jelly.
Redbud jelly, okay.
Right now, if you look out over northwest Arkansas, you're going to see these beautiful redbud trees.
Yeah.
And the thing about the redbud, why they sort of pop so much is because they are early spring. So, usually in northwest Arkansas, whenever we're looking at the spring, it's bountiful, beautiful flowers all over. We're still kind of coming out of winter.
Yeah.
So the redbuds really sort of pop. And I didn't really understand this. I've used these, and if you look, come here, can you get close? Somebody get in here. I'm going to come to the camera if you don't.
Yeah,
look at that. Look at that. They're beautiful. I have for years used these as sort of a garnish for salads and things like that.
Are they edible?
Totally edible.
Okay.
Have one.
Yeah.
I want you to have one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Give me let's see how these taste.
Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is really, really simple. So you're going to take
Tastes like flowers.
and you can find this recipe, as a matter of fact, at edibleculture.net on the Metro Billy's page. But basically what you do is you take 3 or 4 cups of red buds. You steep them like you would a tea in water, maybe 4 cups of water, and you let that go overnight, and then you have this, beautiful little tea. And then what you do is you just sort of throw it into a pot with several cups of sugar. Now, what I want you to do, buddy,
what do I need to do
come over here, and I want you to take your hands and just sort of get in there, okay? Now, we have napkins.
All right, you ready?
You're going to have to do this because that's just part of what you do as a host.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ooh, man, yeah.
So get all of the water out. You're going to cook that down, guys. You're going to add a little bit of Sure-Gel, which is this guy here. I know you got it. Guys, you're going to have to stay with me, I'm telling you. So this is just like a little pectin fruit pectin that you can use. 3 tablespoons for this recipe that you're going to see. We already have 4 cups of sugar, or 2 cups of sugar. A little bit of lemon that we're going to add to it as well. Beautiful. Now, here's the thing, guys. When you look at this, it's a really beautiful, you can, let's take it out.
All right.
It's a really beautiful, almost kind of Barbie doll pink color, right? Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Can you see it?
It is pretty.
Can you see it? Oh, you can't quite see it. But you know what happens is that you add your pectin, you add in, I also add a little bit of rose water, just like maybe about a tablespoon of rose water, your lemon, and then you pour that into these jars, which is what we have here. You're going to let that go to a boil for about a minute. And then what comes out is this really beautiful, very subtle, not sweet at all jelly. And so I want you to try it, Jay.
Yeah, for sure.
Wash your hands off.
Yes, I know. I'm cleaning up. Cleaning up to try the jelly.
Sorry. So,
homemade biscuits by Chef Case DeGario?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
and
please.
we have some fresh bread, too.
Yeah.
So you can slather this with a little bit of butter. And then, but look at this, guys.
Beautiful.
And I want you to try it. And here's what I want. If you like it, I want you to talk all about it. If you don't, I just want you to keep it to yourself. Okay? But I'm telling you guys, this is something that I had not really known about. I did a quail dinner at Cane Hill this last week, and 2 or 3 people were talking about redbud jelly. So I did a little bit of research, devised this new recipe. Not bad.
This is really good.
Yeah. It's not real sweet, and it's something that is specific to this area. It's really delicious, kind of cool, and anybody can make it. So I encourage you to try to do it this weekend.
Okay, so walk me through the steps, like the Cliff Notes version again, because I was too busy getting my hands dirty.
I know
with
you
all
were,
of that.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So you want to start with picking, and you want to, when you're actually harvesting or getting, look, I have a giant redbud tree in my front yard. This is where I got all of these. You want to just take them right off of the branch. You do not want to. You don't want any stems or any real leaves or bark in with this because it will sort of make it bitter. You're going to steep that in some water, let it go overnight. So you, for all intents and purposes, you make a tea. And then from that tea, you're going to strain it like you did eloquently.
Eloquent, just
I wish we had a live audience because
Yeah.
they would be applauding.
They would love it.
Then you add that, simmer that with some Sure-Gel, which you see there, a little bit of lemon juice, sugar, and then just a splash, just a whisper of rose water. Cook that until you have a boil for about a minute, and then you're going to add that to your jar. And now you can can these the way that you can, and you want something to actually stay sort of preserved for a year. You can boil those cans for about 10 minutes, take them out, and they're ready to go. You don't have to do that. We can make this jelly because this is going to go quick in my house or for dinner parties.
Yeah, absolutely. It's delicious.
It's going to stay for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Boom.
It's great.
All right. Well, let's